I want to say though, before we get into everything properly, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, man. Yeah. It's never nice to hear them kind of things, especially Donnie's so young, and I feel like he was on the cusp. And it's not even like, you know, like the proper like music nerd thing. Oh my god, no! It was obvious because Donnie become like the new sound of face of New York, but I was like, yeah, he can take it there. Especially,
he was
like
definitely on his way. I think he was bridging the gap between the sound in New York and here.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was crazy because like just 4 days prior to his untimely passing, he was actually in London, and I see him like linking up with all the guys here and stuff. Like, so it was good to see. And it's not even like, because there was that comparison with him and like Bobby Shmurda as like the young guys of Brooklyn, do you know what I'm saying? Creating like a buzz and that. But he didn't just have the one song, like he had a consistent run of hits. So yeah, it's sad, man. 20 years old as well, which is just devastating to hear someone going so young in that way as well. Yeah. He's just on his way. But yeah, man, R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Had the man them dancing like thoughts in the dance, bro. Saturday when it come on, I see even the roughest and toughest of niggas. They couldn't. I see man that like
all of a sudden they were gyrating,
bro. I see man that arms folded. I'm like, bro, that's a banger, bro. At least give us a shoulder shimmy, something. But as soon as that Pop Smoke come on, everyone got in their bag in it. So you gotta give him his credit, man.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We had what, Dior, Welcome to the Party, PTSD.
He had the new one with Quavo as well.
Christopher Walken on the new album.
Yeah, that was hard.
That's hard.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I you know why I liked him, because he reminded me of 50 as well, and so you know my thing already, innit? So,
he had that energy, innit?
Yeah.
He had that energy. There's probably gonna be like he's got one with Travis Scott.
Okay.
As well, and I think him and Quavo were planning like a joint tape.
Yeah. So that makes sense. I mean, I know you said when you saw him, AJ Tracy. I see photos. You know, when you see artists take pictures, go like, "Hey, we're cooking up. We got something coming." So that would have been dope to see in it. So hope that stuff still comes out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely it will.
What do you want to get into though? I know. I sent out the old list and the docket.
What's been going on this week?
You see, Vans, I ask Vans a question, you ask me a question back. when he wants to do something, yeah, must be like a politician. So what do you think? Big man, I asked you first, didn't it? Don't dance.
No. Yeah, you said, what do you want to get into? And I was like, what's happened this week?
It's
so you obviously know, innit?
I would hope so. Let me have a look. Cool. Big fight. Okay, cool. This why it's even funny. Obviously, I went out on Saturday thinking, the only way I can watch this fight is if I go out, have a few drinks, get a bit merry, we'll catch a fight 4-5, something like, no problem. Get too waved. I'm in bed by 3 o'clock, innit? But I wake up in the morning, I see Tyson Fury's beat Deontay Wilder. I was like, let me close my eyes, I wake back up.
Convincingly.
I knew that was going to happen, bro.
Not like that.
Not like he's going to
beat him like that,
but I knew he was going to win.
Bro, it was mad.
Yeah.
It was actually mad. Like it was a lesson. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like there wasn't one round where like Donnie was holding his own. You know what I'm saying? It was a schooling lesson, man, and it was like, do you know what? I didn't want to see it happen like that, but hey ho, innit? It's boxing. Dominate or get dominated. It's literally as simple as that, man. And just one thing after the other. Like for me, I was like, he should have bowed out like 4 rounds ago at this point, because his legs had gone, ear was bust, he just weren't doing nothing, innit? It was just like he was just getting bullied. So yeah, man, he lost. And I haven't heard from him since.
Bro, after you get battered, like, there's nothing to say. What was so funny was, I went to go look at the Instagram, so I see there was, like before the fight, official after party here, yeah. No post since, no party footage. I was thinking, did Donnie go to after party? Because, bruv, it'll be quiet in there.
Well, he went out to the hospital, bruv. He got work.
Oh yeah. Got fisted.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And Donnie went
it weren't an after party kind of situation
in the Black History Month suit and that, yeah. And then lost to the white man. I was like, what's going on?
Man came in a Wakanda thing. Yeah, do you know what? It was always going to be theatrical on his part. Vegas, glitz and glamour, all of that nonsense, for then to get in a ring and get battered. Like, it was mad. And the thing is, yeah, like I was half asleep watching it, yeah, and I haven't even gone back to watching it. But it's not like Fury's bangs were like proper clean bangs. It was just like, because I think he was heavy, a lot heavier as well.
Yeah.
It was like, cool, I'm gonna rock him there, and then lean on him to kind of like tire him like even more. So his legs were just like, man was just Harlem shaking for like 4 rounds.
He got a couple body shots that killed him.
Them rib ticklers.
He got them body shots that killed him.
And how Fury boxes, yeah, it's just funny, bro. Obviously, I'm not a boxer in it, so I don't want no smoke. But how he boxes, yeah, it's like, it's mad, like,
Unorthodox, man.
yeah,
That's the word. It's unorthodox.
you just don't know what man's gonna do. Like, he's mad jittery as well, and then you've got a boxer that relies on one bang, and he just weren't gonna work.
But I can't lie, I was happy to see it though, man. Even though I was shocked, like, by the manner of defeat. I'm like, because I call him the bronze bluffer, because Donnie ain't really fought no one serious, and when he has done, he's always looked suspect. So now I'm like, cool, you know, after all that chatter, bring the belts back to UK. Now we got to get the Fury Anthony Joshua fight, and that's the one everyone wants to see. But they're still saying the strength of the Black Panther won't be there for this one either. That AJ's gonna lose also.
I believe so.
Yeah.
No.
He's gonna get worse.
Are you saying
Do
you reckon, yeah?
Well, you lot siding with the white man again?
No, it's just boxing. No racism.
I said it's not about the racial stuff, yeah.
All right, you say that now, innit?
No
Bro,
racism.
you know what? Even on a mindset thing, yeah, Fury approaches it like it's just a fight. It's just, doesn't
He's
matter
not here
if
for the
it's-
shenanigans.
Doesn't matter that he'll get X amount for it. It's just a fight.
Yeah, man, this
The
guy was,
mindset of a man like that, yeah, is completely different, bro. There's no pressure on him. He's like, I want to fight this guy, innit?
come on, man.
And that's how he approaches it, bro. And he's actually technically gifted. You see what I'm saying?
He was born a
And he
boxer.
looks so weird because he fights like he should be 3 weight classes down. He's not. He's 6'9", bro.
That's a
That's
madness.
massive.
Yeah, man, he's tall as fuck.
Bro, do you know how big that is?
Bro.
For a man to jab you to death, that's even more rude, bro.
The thing is that there's probably going to be like way more pressure on AJ for this one, because he's like the darling out of the two, innit? Like, he's the media guy.
I don't know right now.
I wouldn't say AJ's the media darling anymore, you know.
You reckon?
Compared to Tyson Fury, he is. I was listening to LBC this morning. They were talking about comments he made about 5 years ago and how he's been forgiven, and they're putting up a statue of him in his hometown, and he's getting like sports personality or some shit. And they played his radio comments and stuff, and it was basically saying like, who decides who gets redemption and who like is just a castaway. Like certain people lose their jobs, their careers shot to shingles for the rest of their lives, but obviously he's managed to like reinvent himself.
I think what you got to remember,
whatever.
like, the kind of person that like Tyson Fury is not someone that really gives a fuck about like social justice and shit and equality. Man don't care about equality on the caravan site, bro. We want to scrap.
And he had his like mental health journey as well, which
So you can get into that bag, innit?
Convenient.
yeah, get in that bag and
Yeah,
kinda
you
clean
like me
things
as well.
up.
You said the conveniently thing.
I'm sure he did, but I don't think it has anything to do with his attitude prior. I think they're just
Yeah, of course
two
not.
things
But
that
like,
are
that's
just,
like a clean up,
But
innit?
yeah, exactly. That's
like
a card.
Because you look like proper bad when you question like how serious the issues he had. But I always say like
His issues can be serious, and he can also be an arsehole. The two don't have to be like related. The two don't have to be related.
Yeah, and I think he's got a series on ITV2 at the moment.
Oh, is it?
I know
Like
what you're talking
reality
about,
series,
yeah.
Like, well, just
or like a docu series.
yeah, like a docu-series. I think it's like 4 parts or something like that. So it kind of follows him, and they were talking about like when he was going through his mental health struggles, and when he was feeling suicidal, he was on his way to go and commit suicide, and then he thought about his family and blah blah blah. So like, when you're depicting that side of someone's character, especially someone like him, it kind of like gives you that sympathy of like, oh, look what he's gone through, and you know, he's gone on social media and he said a few things, and a lot of people that look up to him that are going through the same struggles, they're like, oh yeah, he helped me as an inspiration. So obviously now it's kind of given like a different element to how we view him, and obviously like as a society sometimes like we forget the other stuff. So I still feel like on a grand scheme of things, I think AJ is still the media darling because he hasn't necessarily put a foot wrong.
Okay, so we've not had any like crazy comments about from AJ.
It's because people love AJ for the perfect image. You see what I'm saying? And when he lost in such a fashion, so many people fell off him that it's not the same image that people were in love with.
But they still got behind him in a rematch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Again.
And I'm talking from like a universal, not just like from a boxing level. You've got when you got a fight that's that big, it's not just boxing fans that watch it. It's like everyone. Everyone watches that fight. My mum will tune into that fight if it was on if it was at a decent hour in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So
but he wasn't fighting anyone that anyone cared about on the universal level. No one cared about Andy Ruiz at all.
Yeah.
So it's
but
not
there's
like
still people that don't know Tyson Fury like that. AJ is literally on every billboard. He's the handsome,
I feel like right now,
smiling everywhere.
I feel like right now, bruv, my
Big
7-year-old
endorsements.
niece woke up talking about him. She doesn't have any idea.
What? Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury. You see what I'm saying? Like it's right now, it's very different. So
Yeah,
he's
I hear
not
what you're
fighting Tyson Fury from when he just returned and
No,
fought
I hear
Wilder.
you.
See what I'm
Like,
saying?
because obviously, everyone goes by what's more recent, innit? Like, so Tyson Fury's been more triumphant of late, right? Because
Yeah,
he
that's
just
fair,
fought
yeah.
just now, innit?
Yeah.
Put AJ next to Tyson Fury, bro. Like,
It's true.
it's different. Put them side by
Tyson
side in a
Fury ain't
public
getting
realm.
He ain't getting a Lucasade sponsorship. Like he ain't getting
Bro,
those
he's
looks
everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, it's gonna be a different thing. Right now, in this whole run up to when he fights next, it's gonna be different because that whole run up, bro, he wasn't a champion. He was the lineal champion. He didn't have any belts to his name.
Man was leaning
So-
that lineal thing too much, bro.
No, but it
Come on,
didn't
collect the
make
belts. You
sense.
collected them now, but that whole time, the lineal champ, bro. Come and collect the belts, man.
No, but the thing is, at that point, it didn't make sense for any company to be approaching him because he's
Yeah.
not actually a champion. So what are you investing
That's
in?
fair.
You see what I'm saying? Like if you got no Grammys to your name, what am I gonna be? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like
Got these
everyone's
bars
like,
going.
boom, boom, boom. You see
Until
what I'm
he
saying?
beats AJ, I'm still standing on my stance. Put like both of them in the center of somewhere. Today, people will scream more for AJ.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
No, because let me tell you why. Because Tyson Fury ain't got no women.
Let's get to that.
Like that's a whole.
He ain't
demographic
nobody's
that he
MCM.
ain't got on lock like that. So
I don't
Bro,
agree.
women will actually watch boxing
No, but
because of AJ.
No, I
Do you know how
hear
much
that.
women used to annoy us from
no,
the
the way I
timeline?
saw women talking about Annie Joshua's previous fight compared to the way women that women that don't watch boxing, that aren't boxing fans, that don't follow boxing, compared to this one.
No, I hear that.
Is very. There's,
I hear
there's
that.
definitely a distinction.
Because he'll get like AJ's gonna get the 6-year-old all day from the women, innit?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to understand that Tyson Fury appeals to the everyday person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
The white collar.
He's not.
I mean,
What?
a certain type of everyday person, if we're keeping it work.
But which is more of the masses than anything else.
Yeah.
That's certain. And if especially if we're speaking about England.
Talk your shit, H. I like this.
So what? Like,
If we're talking
what?
about-
AJ don't appeal to the regular Donny?
No. Do you know?
Because how do you
no.
rate AJ? Are you a 6'3" handsome bray?
You know,
Am I a 6'9" gypsy?
No, but Vans, 6'9", awkward gypsy. Whereas like AJ looks like he said, we were talking about the media, darling.
AJ's
Like
more
he's the guy that's like
polished,
more
He is more
polished,
polished.
got
He
all
is
the
more
opportunities. He'll be GQ cover. He's the guy that looks like the protector. Whereas Tyson Fury over here, he's
could be
he'd
any
probably
Don.
be in a pub if you're having pints.
Yeah.
AJ ain't that Donny.
And it's that.
And those Donnies in the pub are a lot more than us. I know where you're coming from, but
He's
I also
just
know what
like,
Yeah,
he's
I
talking
get
about.
what
he's
you're
a
saying.
he's a heavyweight Ricky Hatton.
Fair. That's fair.
That
That's
still
fair.
stands, bro.
That's fair.
That's why Hatton was Hatton before Mayweather did what he did to him.
No, but and
You see
it's
what
funny
I'm
you
saying?
say that. When Ricky Hatton lost to Mayweather, I think that fight was in Vegas as well, man.
Yeah.
He stayed and partied with like
checkbook.
15,000 Brits after. And they got drunk in the bar, they got hammered. When AJ lost to Andrew Ruiz, yeah, it was like, peace.
Everyone does up.
All the ladies took down the MCM post and that. All the women said they went back to Rubens Loftus' cheek. They was like, you know what? We're not on the AJ thing right now. What's that football saying? Bro, I saw them, bruv.
They were still trying to.
No. When AJ lost to Ruiz,
Oh, that's your Nigel brother,
bruv,
bro.
they were like, what? Hey, who's the
back
local
your
drug
Nigel.
dealer? Get me that light skin you with the flipping gold tooth and the tattoos, yeah? that's what they wanted, bruv. Bro, when AJ lost, it was quiet, fam. I was like, where's the love?
It was a shock factor. Innit?
Yeah.
'Cause even I was shocked. I was like, yo, like.
And bare man don't go gym, like, yeah? That's what
Bruv,
Big
it was
belly
so
rude boys,
mad.
Thank you.
back in style.
And on the flip side, you see Ruiz, like where he was from, they loved it because it's the whole.
This is nice.
Oh yeah, big up, twist up,
Yeah, man.
punchy passion.
The worst thing about it, I don't want to drink.
Still. But yeah, it's
I
like
don't want none of that drink.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
seeing a brother that's a champion and he's there, he's got a belly. Do you know what I mean?
He appeals
Not
to
the
more
best looking
people,
rare
man.
in the world. Do you know what I mean? Because that kind of guy is what a dime a dozen. Do you see what I'm
I
saying?
6'8", and I don't have a 6-pack. But
So why are you riding for Tyson Fury? And
I'm not riding for them, man.
Ride for the common man.
I'm not riding
Ride
for
for your
them
everyday.
dons,
Ride
B.
for the Iron Brew dons.
Because like it's from a lifestyle perspective, that's not what I'm aspiring
Hey,
towards.
them man. Remember Shameless? Man from the Sinkhole Estates. They would ride for Tyson Fury. They ain't fucking with AJ.
Fam.
They will say the N-word straight away. Fuck that nigga. Straight. The racism comes out. They're not on it.
Bro, there was a couple gypsies in my school, innit?
Them man can fight.
Bro, there was this Nigerian Donny, yeah?
Tunde.
Nah, his name
Femi?
was something else. Do you know what?
Don't
I can't
butcher it.
even-
Don't butcher it. Don't butcher it.
I'm not even going to reveal it, yeah?
Yeah.
Tolu.
But he had a
Man's gonna
fight.
start throwing names at him.
He had a fight with one of them. Bruv, after school, about 18 of them came.
But they never rushed him though.
Nah, he was holding his own still.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
but they did not find him one after the other. Was it like?
Do you know what? Yeah, they were all small. Like they were all very small, and they all looked identical.
The way man's tell story is so dumb, bro.
Bro, they just looked like the. I was like,
I didn't know what you
fighting
was
the same
gonna say
Donny.
then, you
I was like, they're fighting the same Donny. Like you don't even know who's who.
Yeah.
At this point, but like there was just enough of them that just appeared out of nowhere. I was like, yo, these man are mad, you know. I was like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you can't even fuck with them man still because they ride out. They really ride out.
They
Yeah.
respect the fight, bro. I say that they 100% respect the fight.
Yeah. Bare knuckle boxing. Them man don't play, bro. Have a straightener. So your eyes, when your eyeballs are falling out, you alright?
You're mad.
But
man.
Go onto YouTube and type in bare knuckle boxing and see the demographic. It ain't us over there doing bare knuckle boxing.
what you do in your spare time, yeah?
Man ain't turned up to the grass with lubes and that. Them man are over there wearing rock ports. Bare knuckle dust up.
So obviously, moving on, Eddie Hearn, he comes on Sky Sports, and he's really trying to sell the fight already. It's like it's what the people want. The UK will be
Eddie's full of
in
shit,
a
man.
standstill for this fight.
Yeah.
They don't want anything else. Fury, AJ, let's get it done. It's probably going to be the biggest payday ever.
Yeah.
Where can they do that?
It's got to be Wembley, innit? What's our biggest stadium arena?
It's probably Wembley.
Yeah,
because he's done Wembley before.
And now you got this fight. That thing's selling out.
Is Wembley the biggest? I actually don't know.
80,000. I don't know if any.
85,000.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capacity wise, yeah.
Outside that would be what Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. I think similar,
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Old Trafford or something like that.
but that's not enough. Like it has to be. If they've done Wembley and it was domestic level, like this is now a world level fight because Tyson, he's got more eyes on him after doing what he's done in the US, innit? So
Yeah, we'll definitely do a madness on a pay-per-view as well. Box office will just be crazy.
Side note, did you man see Dillian White's thing?
oh, he's
Today
laughing
when he's
up.
The
laughing.
interview and he was,
Yeah, that evil Knievel laugh.
Yeah, he was like,
You know when
it's
when
just
your
how
arms
he
gets
got,
caught slipping,
it's how he got banged up.
he laughed from
From
his
his soul,
belly,
yeah.
bro. He was,
yeah.
he couldn't stop it because like
But he
he
said
wasn't
he-
talking
he-
about the fight.
He wants to fight Wilder.
Wilder.
He
Bro,
was
that
like,
fight
fuck
is
the
not
belt.
happening.
He was like, it's only
I
you
don't
need
care
to know
about the
belt.
belt.
I don't care about no belt.
But them
I want him.
Dylan doesn't want to even fight him in the ring. Fam, he'll fly it to the US and just link man.
He starts scrapping.
Bro, man's hair link man, innit? I'm outside
Scrapping
Dunkin'
the
Donuts,
JFK
link man. Bro, Dillian White is not a boxer, bro. He's a road dude that happens to like, polish up a little bit. Like every now and then he's like, even in the interviews, like I see it in him, he's coming out where he's like, fam, fuck this.
What was that fight that you had with the other Black Donny? What's his name?
What Chisora?
Yeah, that was a slugfest.
Oh, yeah, them are trying to kill each other.
The lead up to their fight was ugly, bro.
Bro.
Like, they were doing everything.
He was like, so how are you gonna handle this fight? And he was like, oh, you know, have you ever took a laxative pill? And he was like, have you swallowed a laxative pill? And it goes through you. I was like, I'm gonna go through him. And Dillian White's like, what kind of analogy is that?
But it's comedy gold. Because even I was like, that don't make sense. But because you're scary, I don't know what that means. He's like, what?
The The Donny's looking at him confused, like,
That's a weird analogy.
have you ever like took a
know,
laxative
words
pill?
ain't-
You
he's like
pop it.
14.
He's
Like,
like, have you popped
that's
a
how you-
laxative pill? That was going on like his Percocet. Guys, have you popped a laxative pill? Like people do that on a on a reds.
Fam. Be
What are
careful.
you saying?